साइड बैंक, आपके दिल में हमारा अकाउंट।
Focus. Power always brings out the real you. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
That's the end of the Galutlo strategic timeout here. Time for over 15. And we're up.
Danny, that's right up there with your Bahut Acha.
What, Galutlo? Yeah, we'll be very careful with some of these pronunciations. Tongue-tied and swapping a few things, as it were. 94 for 3. Just track down. Go at 10s here. They get 150 and breach that. But here's the old thing that some of us don't need. The shampoo.
Well, I'd have a Freedy go next. Get him out there. Boom, boom. Get some of those boom, boom sixes if he comes off. Bupara's going to be busy, that's for sure. And I like Ingram. Ingram's the guy for me. He could finish this in the last 5 overs. He bats 3 out of the 5. Strike rate of 150 at the moment. He's got some good innovation. And he looks in good touch as well.
Also, having won the toss and having batted first, it's always been the theory of bowling first and chasing a target easier when you have target in front of you. They need to go hard now. They can't sort of leave it, get sort of 10 runs short and then rue it at the back end.
Crunched. Downtown nice and straight.
Oh, he's seen a couple like darts down the ground. This one aerial just over the bowler's head, but he has crunched it. Absolutely. One bounce, 4. It was flat all the way. I thought it was going to carry. And that's what he does so well. 25 from 15 now, Ingram.
Such a solid base to hit through as well. Very, very still. And at point of impact, he is so straight and so solid.
Lovely little slower ball, but it's going to race away as a not quite for 4. I said Shafiq tidies up, but the 100's up now for the Kings.
Did really well. There was no pace on the ball, but he got it past point Lots of power in those wrists and actually getting some power into the shot.
Two to go in the 15th. Ingram, is he eyeing up that onside? Just a little look there. What's he going to do on the crease, the batter? He's gone back and he's given it some. And I tell you what, it's disappeared for the maximum.
The right time to explode. This one a slow one, and he waited on it, waited an eternity, and then unleashed all that power straight down the ground. Second six off the over, slow off spinner, and it's been smashed. Smashed down the ground, belted.
Well, I heard you, Michael Slater. You wanted Boom Boom Afridi. Ingram is stepping up here. Smashed a boundary, then a brace, now a maximum. So 14 off, 1 to go. Suddenly the strike rate lifts almost to 200. And this powerful left-hander. Oh, more wrist work and more boundaries. Take a bow, Colin Ingram. 18 off the over. It's Nelson up now for 3.
Allied Bank, आपके दिल में हमारा account.
Was impressive with his first couple of overs. He's picked up 1 for 25. He's got some pace, he's got some bounce. Anwar 1 for 29. Archer none for 16 and 2, was a bit on the short side. Shane Watson's bowled impeccably. 18 balls, 10 of them dot balls, and he's only conceded 13. Great numbers those. And Hassan Ali, the young left-arm spinner, 3 overs, none for 17. Moin Khan looks on. Swing and a swing of the bat as well. Finds a vacant area for 4.
Yeah, I just don't like the length he's bowling, and he's rolling out the off-cutter. I think these days when you're bowling that type of slower ball, you need to get overspin or turn off the pitch. And just see there, he just rolls it down, side of the ball. And that is a head and shoulders, 100% cool shot there from Bopara. What a good finisher he is. But I just think that drop, that length, it's too... You've either got to be shorter than that and at the body, or wide Yorkers.
Yeah, he's got this ability to find the gaps. He's a magnificent fielder. Anwar Ali there with a good stop. Yeah, he's got the big shots. He can also do that. Just a subtle variation with the bat, looking to find the gaps all the time.
When you're bowling, though, you just want to protect the boundary and get dot balls or singles. So you've got to be able to bowl to the field that's set to you, and it's not quite coming right yet. Predict Viz, 156, that looks on the cards to me.
And running between the wickets is solid as well.
I mentioned Ravi Bopara. You know, the first PSL, Flem, he was the player of the tournament, Ravi Bopara. 329 runs, took 11 wickets, and he was just in the mix. He was the catalyst for so many good things that happened for Karachi. And Colin Ingram at the other end, Ravi Bopara against pace. He likes pace on the ball, scores at 8 and over. Against spin, it's 6. That's his run rate. Now, Colin Ingram, at the other end, he's been going like a train as well. In 2018 for the Adelaide Strikers, he scores between, at the end, as a finisher. He's a known finisher. He's scoring almost 11 and over himself in those overs.
He'll want to go corner here. He wants to go cow corner. That's better bowled, isn't it? Full outside off stump. Keep away from his hot zone.
crickgif.com if you want to go for ball by ball highlight.
Have you been in there yet, Rambo?
I intend to.
You don't need a pass, do you?
No.
They'd stop me at the gate.
You usually do if they don't know who's knocking on the door. That's into the gap. High full toss and put away. .22 for 3.
Focus. Power always brings out the real you. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
टॉयलेट से लड़ाई,
टॉयलेट की चमकदार सफाई चाहिए, लड़ना तो पड़ेगा ही।
इन हथियारों के साथ चैलेंज हार्पिक 10x। तेजाब पतला है इसलिए 10 गुना ज्यादा बह जाता है, मगर गाढ़े हार्पिक का एक चक्कर दे मुकम्मल सफाई मिनटों में। ये मिटाए बदबू, मारे जरासीम और दे चमकता हुआ साफ टॉयलेट।
वाओ!
हार्पिक 10x।
अब टॉयलेट के साथ नो लड़ाई।
दिल वालों का, शाबाशों का, दीवानों का, दिल खोल के दिल जा सके।
एलाइड बैंक, आपके दिल में हमारा अकाउंट।
Seen from the HBL drone cam. And high-rise buildings appearing from all over, from nowhere actually. About 5 years back, there's nothing there. Just the stadium. It was difficult getting in. Now it's accessible. Oh, good delivery, slow delivery. Now that's excellent piece of bowling. He knew the batsman was coming down the track and how well he adjusted the line and the lack of pace.
Well, have a look at this slow ball. There it is, sort of half out of the back of the hand, side of the hand. John Hastings, he bowls that type of delivery as well. Big Victorian bushranger.
Oh, that's gone through. That's a bad miss. It's Nawaz, the red mid-off, usually very, very good pair of hands, but Ravi Bopara with a crushing drive. Well played.
You're in the hot spot when you're in that position. You know you've got to be doing something behind this. Now the bowler, you can't blame him for this. Nawaz has got, he's dived over it. He's dived over the top of it.
Archer took it well.
That's a fair bit of cargo around his neck, isn't it? Goodness me. But that would go off at an airport, wouldn't it?
It generally gets his Yorker right. Now, that wasn't perfect. It was a bit of a half volley, but that didn't need to go for 4. Now, one thing he was really good, and later in the tournament this will happen, was his ability to get the ball to go reverse in T20 cricket too, Archer. So he's got a few tricks to his bow.
.36 in the last 20 balls. I've seen some attractive shots. That's how one day innings is built up. Pressure at the end, pressure in the first 6. Beautiful shot. Have a look at high back lift and the finish. Straight bat coming down the line. Ravi Bopara is on fire. 23 now.
That's a cracking shot there. Maybe third man. Yep, third man's going to come up and have a long off. So he hasn't got his Yorker right and he pays. But that's just beautiful power, but also technique from Bopara. Look how still his head is. He provides a full face of the bat as well. It was almost like an extension of his forward defence, but plenty of power.
Hassan with a good return back to the keeper.
He's a proper player, Ravi Bopara. 13 test matches for England. He's got 3 tons in there, 3 centuries, 3 test centuries. But he does play, he's orthodox and he's unorthodox. And he's got a real box of tricks when he bowls as well. A real box of tricks. 24 not out from 15. That's a strike rate of 160. And this partnership now worth 48 from 26.
This partnership off just 26 deliveries, and you know Ingram wants to go to the leg side. Boy, he's been hitting the helmet. Was it bat before that? I think it is. So he's given out and he's going straight up stairs. So was that straight off the helmet?
Yeah, it felt that way as well. The sound didn't look woody as well at all.
And when he ran straight to the umpire because he was running for the single, the umpire came out and Colin Ingram went, "It's hit me straight in the face." But he's miles behind that front crease, so that's a perfectly legal delivery. Now it's just a question of whether this ball has touched the bat or the glove. Colin Ingram said, "It's hit me straight in the visor."
Jofra Archer with a quick bouncer hitting him plumb flush on the badge.
Yeah, that's the old perfume ball. You can smell a bit of leather as it goes past there, Ramesh.
Is any glove though? Because remember that was given out caught. So that's going to be the real key issue here. They're going to see whether it was just a case of ball hitting the badge, the helmet badge, or was there another involved as well?
Tell you what, it was a very good bouncer, wasn't it? Ultra edge. When it hits the helmet, it's pretty exciting.
It explodes. There's a faint disturbance in the ultra edge. Yeah, and the question to answer is that enough? A little variation.
Thank you.
Third umpire, Ahmed Shahab. He's got to tell the on-field umpire of his decision. And the decision stands. Third umpire's gone with that spike. Viv Richards is happy with that. So Colin Ingram, he's on the...
Now there is an easier way to pay retail bills and much more. Just download the PhonePe app, link it with your Sonali MasterCard and ease into a new way of payments and bookings with PhonePe. Powered by Sonali MasterCard. Because life is always on the go.
I am all that ever has been, and so much more that is yet to be. I am extreme. Whoever you choose to be, there is something for everyone. Grown Extreme.
Allied Bank, आपके दिल में हमारा अकाउंट।
Karachi Kings losing Ingram just at the wrong time. He was looking brilliant. Undone by a vicious bouncer, and that's why Jofra Archer is special. He's got a great slow delivery and he's got a vicious bouncer as well. He's not a happy chappy. But Shahid Afridi, I think it's just about right amount of overs. Time for Afridi to go at a strike rate of about 170. Best of 54. It's 131 for 4.
Focus. Power always brings out the real you. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
There's an easier way to buy movie tickets and much more. Just download the PhonePe app, link it with your Soneri MasterCard and ease into a new way of payments and bookings with PhonePe, powered by Soneri MasterCard. Because life is always on the go.
I am all that ever has been, and so much more that is yet to be. I am extreme. Whoever you choose to be, there is something for everyone. Crone Extreme.
For the on-field decision, the umpire's decision not to be overturned. Big cheer around the ground for this man, Shahid Afridi, for Karachi Kings this season. Previously, of course, with Zalmi.
Oh, hits him on the shorter side. And that's usually what he gets these days. A lot of dose of short pitch stuff.
That'll get him going, first ball. Let's have a look. He loaded up too, boom, boom. He's missed it. It was, looked like it might have been off the upper arm first. No doubt he'll be having some of that bubble gum, boom, boom.
Still got a lot of fans, Shahid Afridi. There's an appeal from the keeper, but nothing much from the rest of the cast. So off to a very good start here, Anwar Ali.
Anwar that's an excellent delivery, isn't it? Looks like it just went off the seam a little bit. Just see at times, he used to be an in-swing bowler. He just bowls faster leg cutters. That one looked like it just held in the pitch a little bit.
Gone, that's good stuff from Quetta Gladiators. Riley Russo there, nice pair of safe hands, and well done. So Gladiators coming back in this with a couple of very timely blows.
Classic T20 cricket, isn't it? Just felt with that partnership, Ingram and Bopara, they were going to get 170. And now a couple of wickets, Bopara's got
Allied Bank, आपके दिल में हमारा अकाउंट.
Now there is an easier way to pay retail bills and much more. Just download the PhonePe app, get it with your Soneri MasterCard and ease into a new way of payments and bookings with PhonePe, powered by Soneri MasterCard. Because life is always on the go.
He's a good hitter as well. Imad Wasim, the skipper, is in for Karachi Kings. 2 wickets have gone down in 2 overs, so losing a bit of momentum. It's gone up in the air. And on the bounce to Jofra Archer. Clearly the strategy is to go a little bit shorter. That was easily done. A slice carrying to the fielder in the ring.
Afridi on strike. Well, he lit up on the first ball. There was no just get bat on ball and get down the other end from Afridi, but he's a fan favourite. Not so much for the bowlers. He generally hits them for 6.
It's good, intelligent bowling from the bowler there. Because Afridi was trying to do too many things, actually. He was wanting to hit it through the offside and missed the plot.
Well, it looked like a collapsed ironing board, the way he played that. It's the full balls that have gone. They've been punished. It's a corner, isn't it, for bowlers in T20 cricket? You know, you're encouraged to bowl full, and then sometimes they say bowl short, like that. Now, has that worked? I think it has. Afridi wants the wide, and he's not going to get it. 2 overs to go, 135 for him.
I am all that ever has been, and so much more that is yet to be. I am extreme. Whoever you choose to be, there is something for everyone. Grown Extreme.
There's an easier way to buy movie tickets and much more. Just download the PhonePe app, link it with your Soneri MasterCard, and ease into a new payments and bookings with PhonePe, powered by Soneri MasterCard. Because